What's up, guys? Average Kiwi Guy here. How y'all doing? So we got a new trailer for Deadpool. It says trailer 1, but I guess like now we get, teasers with teasers with teasers with trailers with teaser trailers. There's so many like little trailers we get prior to the main trailer that comes out. But I'm eager to see this. I'm eager to see a little bit more. I'm eager to see, how Cable fits into all of it. More Deadpool. Is it gonna live up to that first one? Is it going to live up to that first one? Like, what many consider probably the best R-rated superhero movie. I'd put Logan in the mix on that one, to be honest. Like, how good Logan was. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm eager to check it out. So, let's have a look. 3, 2, 1, go. Start the car! Ah! Oh shit! Go, go, go!
Oh, I shit my pants.
Actually, that may have been me.
Oh, we're living the dreams, DP.
Yeah.
Devil may care attitude. Strong
Shit.
eyes.
Stop. Oh!
Beautiful girlfriend.
That's impressive.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
I'm glad she's back. I'm glad she's back. Oh, Cable.
What in the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable.
Cable.
I'm here for the kid.
What? The kid?
Move or die.
Damn. Simmers and Devil Wears
Kids give
Prada.
us a chance to be better than we used to be. He needs you.
Oh, my boy.
You're a lot smarter than
Kiwi
I look.
right there.
I ain't letting Cable
Ho,
kill
ho,
this kid,
ho.
but I can't do this alone.
Can you speak up? It's hard to hear you with that pity dick in your mouth.
Oh, my
Form
God.
a super duper fucking group.
Yeah.
We need them tough, morally
Damn,
flexible,
Terry Crews.
young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years. We'll be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little
X-Force.
You're absolutely right. Now, let's go get our fuck on.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my feet.
Oh, Yakuza again?
Rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go.
Tell
Oh.
me they got that in slow motion. Doing the right thing is messy.
Shit.
But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty.
Definitely a lot more characters in this one.
And that is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
It lives up to the hype, plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make it 3.
Yeah, why would they? Stop it too. You killed it.
I love that fourth wall breaking. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. I love what they're doing. Like it feels like they've just carried on from the last one, which is like something you always worry about, where you get these, not come out of nowhere, but these surprise hits that a lot of people, like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually like this. Like, I mean, my mum likes Deadpool. My mum. So, like, she's excited for this. And, it's always tricky to regain that magic, rediscover it, recapture it, sort of thing. But I think adding in all these characters, bringing in Cable, bringing in, Domino, and all these different characters that, aren't always seen. I mean, we got Colossus and Megasonic as back again as well. But that's showing off parts of, like, the X-Men franchise and stuff like that that people don't see too much, and obviously Marvel in itself. But I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for this. Like, this looks freaking amazing. Like, I love what they're doing with it. Ryan Reynolds just being Ryan Reynolds. Like, he's made to be Deadpool. He's made to be Deadpool. Like, and you can tell that he loves, playing this character, which, goes super far when you're trying to convince, an audience to believe his performance and stuff. I dig it a lot. I'm thoroughly excited for this. Looks like my dude Julian Denson, Kiwi. He's been in a few Kiwi films here. One Taika Waititi, the guy that did Thor Ragnarok, directed Hunt for the Wilder People. Definitely a very good movie. Seems like he's gonna play kind of like the target, like Cable's after him, and must be, you know, because Cable's from the future. If you don't know, he's, you know, definitely coming after him, and, you know, for some reason he's important. Like maybe he turns into like some big, you know, villain like later on, or he's a weapon for a villain later on in the future. But he's after him, and in some way, shape, or form, Deadpool feels like he has to protect him. It's gonna be interesting to see how they, like, you know, sell that. Like, I mean, obviously, like, Vanessa's telling him, like, you know, kids, you know, make us, I think it's like make us better or something like that. Like, I think maybe he's sort of going back on a future they may not have, because of, you know, Wade's mutation, I guess. Mind you, I don't know if Deadpool can't have kids. Like, I don't know that. I wouldn't be surprised in any way. But, you know, definitely they're gonna have to sell me on that. Like, what makes Deadpool give a fuck about this kid? Like, I'm guess, you know, but I mean, they did kind of set it up, you know, with that girl at the start of Deadpool, the first one, where before he was mutated, and he was like that bounty hunter sort of, I think he was like a thug or something. I can't remember what he was, but, you know, the guy was stalking him, like the pizza guy. He is protective of kids. He's protective of innocent, you know, sort of people. So I could see it. I could see it in that way. But it'll be interesting to see how they how the story makes him care about this kid in a way, or at least enough to, like, protect him from Cable. I'm very glad that a lot of the original cast is back. I think that's massive for a sequel to make it successful. Is, you know, not replacing people, not having people disappear and they have to write story reasons why, and, you know, like, because every time, like, you see that, it's just like, yeah, I get it, I know why you're not there, you just didn't want to be in the movie or anything like that. Like, I'm glad to see them all back. I'm glad to see all the main ones anyway back. You know, the likes of Depender, Vanessa, Weasel, and all that. Like, just also, like, his roommate, the grandma, and all it. Those people that made the first one, and I'm just glad that they're there as well. You know, they just add to it. The X-Force. The X-Force kind of makes its debut there. Terry Crews, my man, Terry Crews. Apparently is Bedlam. I just hope he just gets to be Terry Crews. You know, guns up, you know, flexing, all the rest of it. Like, that's all I really need out of Terry Crews. I don't need too much. I don't need to, you know, anything too crazy. Just let him be Terry Crews. Obviously, the other sort of main member of X-Force is Domino's. She looks cool. I like the look of her. Interesting to see once they all start fighting together. I think that's gonna be a cool thing to see, especially if it's against Cable. I don't know if it's gonna be against Cable for too long, but it'll be interesting to see what the I think the main bad guy is gonna be like this big, like, I guess a government agency or something that's coming after all the powered people. So I'm excited to see, like, where that story goes. But Domino looks cool. I like her. And then we saw a couple other characters there too. I don't really know. The girl with the chain, and it also looked like this other dude in the jet. So I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see X-Force. By the looks of it, he goes to the X-Men, you know, Charles Xavier's school, and he's just in the chair. He's in the chair spinning around. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was just so good. Just him, just like wee, wee, wee. That's gonna be a really funny scene. Him and Colossus, like, I don't know if it's. I saw somewhere like teaching him to dance, but he's just grabbing his ass. It's a big metal ass right there. And then, yeah, like him and Negasonic. That's always funny. I'm just excited to see it. I'm very excited to see it. I'm glad to see it. You know, looks like it's definitely still got that magic that the first one had. That was my worry. That was my worry. And I heard a couple of things like, you know, maybe it's not quite gonna be so good. But I'm hopeful. I am hopeful. And then I guess like after this, it's like, what's Marvel gonna do with it? Because you gotta remember, like Marvel's got it now. Marvel's got Deadpool, so I'm excited. And it was funny to see them talking about like at the end of the trailer, they're like, you know, do you think they'll make another one? Like, you know, like it's like, oh, I don't know. You stop it too, like or else it's dead, sort of thing. Like I can't remember exactly what they said, but it was I love that fourth wall breaking. But yeah, it makes you think like what's gonna happen after that. I would like to see. I would worry about Disney getting their hands on it. Just I think if they're smart, you just let it happen. Like you don't control it, just continue with what it's doing. Like don't let if Deadpool 2's a hit and it continues on from Deadpool 1, has that same success, you don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. You want to, you obviously you want to make another one, but you want to just let that sort of, let that energy, let what made it successful work. Don't try and make it PG. Don't try and make it, so young kids can go watch Deadpool. Deadpool is not for them. Deadpool is not for them. It's for adults. It's that's what it's there for. It's like Logan. It's like all those sort of movies, and I think like you gotta have that stuff. You gotta have that. So, the main Marvel movies can beat that. The main Marvel movies can beat that. Deadpool, it's something special, and you shouldn't mess with it. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we gotta see Deadpool 2 first, and it looks like it's well on the way. Looks well on the way to be something very, very cool, very good. And I'm excited for May 18th, man. Like, you think about it, like, there's a lot of great movies coming out in the next sort of 2 to 3 months. You got Ready Player One next week, and we'll be all over that. Then we got Avengers in April, and then we've got Deadpool 2, and we've got Solo as well. So, a lot of great stuff coming out that I'm very excited for. But yeah. Alright, guys, that's it for us. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. We are a small channel, so I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe and like, comment, dislike, all that stuff. You know what to do. Yeah, we're just pushing for that 1,000. Pushing for that 1,000 just to, meet the new YouTube requirements. And yeah, that's a main goal that I've set for the first part of the year. I'm excited. Hopefully, we've had a lot of growth on the channel, so I'm hoping that we can get there. But yeah. Alright, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace. Bye.